Hello everyone, this is my second video, and yesterday somebody asked me if I could talk today about impermanence. So as most of us know, impermanence is one of the three lakshanas, one of the three marks of existence. So everything in the phenomenal world is impermanent. It's also marked by suffering, or unsatisfactoriness is probably a better word than suffering. Because we certainly don't suffer all the time. But unsatisfactoriness describes more accurately how we can't rely on anything. There's lots of aspects of our life that are unsatisfactory right from the beginning. So, birth, death, old age, sickness, not having what we want, being separated from what we love. All those things are undeniably unsatisfactory. The third lakshana is lack of a separate, enduring self. We have no fixed self. So these lakshanas have become probably very prominent in our minds over the last few weeks, with the coronavirus changing all our lives. So instead of using the word impermanence, I'm going to talk about change, because I think that change more accurately, in a way, describes how everything is in a state of flux. So it's not like something exists and then it goes out of existence. In a way, according to Buddhism, it never did really exist. And I'm going to talk a bit about that. So I'm going to be talking about impermanence in that way, that nothing really exists, that nothing is as fixed and solid and reliable as we think it is. And I think we're all getting a glimpse of that with the coronavirus. So, yes, everything is in a state of change. And usually in our lives, we don't necessarily have a sense of that, because things tend to change quite slowly. We age slowly. We take decisions that take time to come into effect. You know, things don't happen that fast in our life unless we're going through one of those big upheavals of life, like losing our job or losing our loved ones through death. Or through getting a serious illness, then it can certainly seem very dramatic that things in our life change. But on the whole, our lives are fairly stable. And at this particular time with the coronavirus, we can see that there is honestly nothing that we can rely on in the phenomenal world. So, who's in charge at the moment? The coronavirus, really. We are definitely not able to have any power over the coronavirus. It is having power over the world, not just our country, but over the world. And it's forcing change in all sorts of ways. It's forcing financial change, social change, emotional change. And it's quite hard to live with that uncertainty, not knowing what the future is going to bring, not knowing how to respond. So hopefully, I'm speaking to people that have all got some kind of Buddhist practice now. So hopefully everyone is maintaining a meditation practice of some sort. And the metta bhavana in particular is very important to be doing at this time. And I think that's because it takes us away from being so preoccupied with ourself and our own anxiety. So it's very important that we bear others in mind, not just for them, but also for our own sake. Because when we're very preoccupied with ourselves, we're very narrow, we're very insular, and it creates a lot of anxiety. And I was thinking about anxiety earlier today and thinking how close it is to excitement. So that might sound a little bit odd, that anxiety is like excitement. But they are both, they both have very strong energy in them. They're both driven by adrenaline. And I'm thinking what we need to do really is to turn our anxiety into a kind of free energy. We can use that energy. It's a bit like when we're overexcited, we need to redirect our energy, and we can take a lot of that energy into well-wishing towards other people and action towards other people as well. So I'm delighted to tell you that I've had a big response of people that are wanting to help, wanting to take food or collect prescriptions or whatever it is for people in the Sangha, well, and beyond, if we know that people are needing help. So that's very positive. This is a time when we can certainly help each other. So we've got the mindfulness of breathing to help us ground, be grounded, to calm ourselves, to really let go of that anxiety. But also to redirect that energy outwards so that we bring to mind other people. And in the Metta Bhavana, I've been bringing to mind other people. But actually in the fourth stage, which is usually the person we find difficult, I've been directing metta to the coronavirus. And if you like, asking it to become inactive, to pacify it. In a way, I'm wishing to pacify the coronavirus, which might sound a bit of a strange thing to do, but it feels the right thing to do for me anyway. So in a way, we've got no choice. We have to embrace at this time change. We have to embrace the fact that, and in a way enjoy it, the fact that our life is turned upside down. This is a time to notice that we are alive, that there is change and that we can't control everything, and to let go into that change, to be able to say to ourselves, I don't know what will happen. I don't know how things will be. It's no good me being more anxious about it. It's no good panicking about it. We might just as well relax and let go. So keep on meditating. I'm hoping that we're going to have a puja online next Tuesday. Watch this space. So this will be live on YouTube shortly. Bye for now.